Welcome to Smile and Breathe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I hope you enjoy this habit-changing meditation. It's a meditation that can help you learn how to replace bad habits that no longer serve you with newer, more healthier habits. I hope you enjoy. Take some time to set yourself up in a comfortable seated position. Allow yourself to settle for a breath or two, and if you feel comfortable, just close your eyes and let your hands rest softly on your thighs. Now you can begin to center yourself with a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. In and out. In the quiet stillness of your mind, take a moment to envision the person you aspire to be, and with each breath, cultivate patience and consistency. Just like an artist, over time creating a sculpture. Try visualizing the small, positive actions gradually molding bad habits into new, healthier habits. Embrace the rhythm of progress rather than striving for instant perfection. Returning your focus back to your breath, notice how it has settled into a more natural pace. Notice where you're breathing into. Try to bring this mindfulness of breath with you throughout your day, pausing and checking in with yourself so you can fully experience each moment. Now for the next few breaths, try thinking about all the actions you take in your daily routine. If possible, think of these habits that you may perceive as negative. And it's okay if you can't think of anything. Feel free to try the meditation tomorrow after spending a day mindfully paying close attention to your habits, and just journal them down as positive or negative. If you still struggle to think of a negative habit, you could ask a close friend or a family member to point them out. These habits could be self-harming habits like smoking, drinking too much coffee, or perhaps toxic relationships. Spend the next few breaths trying to think of your habits. So now you may be considering several habits you'd like to work on today, but just choose one. Small changes over time that are doable will bring the most progress. Take a few breaths in to think about how engaging in this activity makes you feel. Thinking about the feelings you have before, during, and after. And as a whole, think about how you would rate these feelings, 1 being the least negative and 10 being very negative. Okay. Now, if you found that the feelings post completing the bad habit are more negative, it will help you to break this habit. And take a few more breaths to think exactly how this habit is impacting your life currently and how it may affect your future if you don't try to stop or limit this action. Spend the next couple of breaths thinking about the trigger that usually leads you to partaking in this habit. Perhaps you realize that each time you've had a tough day at work, you stop by the local dive bar on your way home and you get sucked in for more than a few hours. The habits are different for everybody. Just spend the next few breaths thinking of a habit you could try to replace this habit with that you may consider healthier. Try to make sure that the new habit is rewarding in some way. You may decide to meet a friend or colleague after work and watch a show, or perhaps work out the stress at the gym with a friend. This will be different for everyone. For some, the endorphins created from a workout may be the reward. For others, they may need a post-workout reward for motivation. It's important that the new habit is doable and measurable so you can check in on your progress. You can do a mini check-in with yourself after completing the new habit and experiencing the reward. You may ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, how am I feeling right now? This check-in will help register with your brain so it will become easier to maintain the new habit. Through time spent meditating, the ideas will start flowing. Now, I invite you to try to visualize yourself partaking in this new habit. Begin with the trigger, and as you breathe, go deeper into the visualization. Really try to picture yourself in this new situation, using every sense. What can you see? What can you hear, feel, smell, or touch? How do you feel? Try to imagine if you stick to this habit for another week, month, or year. How do you feel now? Imagining a piece of clay, through mindfulness and new routine, can slowly become more resilient and a one-of-a-kind sculpture of positive change. Okay. Bringing yourself back into the space of the room, start to move around and gradually open your eyes if they've been closed. Now is a great time to take action. You may like to schedule a time in your calendar to begin this new habit or intention. It may also be beneficial to write down all the habits you'd like to work with and slowly change over time to more beneficial habits. You can arrange this in your journal by writing the old habit, the trigger, the new habit, and the reward. Thank you. Namaste. Thanks so much for listening and watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment.